Okay, we're gonna start by working the mat a little bit. Put her mat down. I'm gonna click her out. Wow, what a good girl. Oops, I dropped a piece. She thought that was a get it cookie. Great. I'm gonna feed her in this down position. Warm her up with a couple of cookies there. Great job, girlfriend. Go get it. Come back. And that's exactly what I was looking for there. I waited to click to see if she would offer me that go down on her own, and she did, and now I'm going to reward the heck out of that. Perfect. And this is Chloe's dinner. I'm just feeding her her dinner. Go get it. This is her kibble. If there's anything left over after our training session, she sat next to the mat, so I just helped her out by pointing to it. There it is again, beautiful. So if there's anything left over after our training session, I will put it in to her food dish inside of her pen. She'll finish it up in there. Very good girl. Oops, feeding in that down position. Okay, let's do this again. Go get it. So now my criteria for the mat is she not only she comes over to it, but there. She puts herself in a down, and you can see she's doing that faster and faster now with each repetition. And now I'm going to work on some distance. So we played with this the other day when I was making dinner. Look at my cat is in that carrier. So as long as Chloe holds her spot on her mat, perfect. I'm going to mark that, then return to her and feed her in the down position on the mat. Do that about 4 times in a row. Go get it. Release her. See if she can do it again. I'm waiting for her to go down. There it is. This time I'm going to walk away from her in a different direction. So we're generalizing, okay, no matter which way I leave you, when you're on the mat, you just got to stay there. One more time. Okay, now I'm going to release her this way. Chloe, go get it. Oh, cat got it. There's another one. Oh, cat got that one too. Good girl. Go to your mat. There's the down. So she doesn't get the first click or the first cookie until she can put herself in that nice down position. Oops. I'm not going to start moving away from her yet until she can plant herself all the way down. There we go. She had gotten up after that rep, so I just gave her a second to think about what the correct behavior was. And once she offered it to me again, then we started going again. So I'll still take that. She pushed herself up into a sit, but when I come back to reward her, I'm always going to reward her in the down position. Oops. Now if she completely leaves the mat, I'm going to help her out by pointing her back over. So she's super distracted because a cookie went underneath a little table I got over there, and my cat was trying to get it. So we will, good girl, we'll give her a pass on that one. Yeah, that kitty was super distracting. Good girl. My intention of this training session is to work primarily just on distance, so me walking away from Chloe while she's on the mat. Distractions that happen are unintentional. Right now, I'm not working specifically on distractions, although my cats are always distracting. Good girl. Go get it. All right, so we're gonna give the mat a break for a second because she just did a bunch of repetitions of that. She did really well. And what I'm gonna work on now is kind of introducing Chloe to this smaller carrier. I just remembered that she's gonna have to go on an airplane. So I wanna get her used to being in a really tight, confined space. So I'm gonna try and shape this a little bit. See how she came over and sniffed the carrier? There we go. Good job, girlfriend. So anytime she puts her body near the carrier, I'm gonna drop a cookie into it. I'm gonna mark that with the clicker and then drop a cookie into it. Yeah, so she's climbing in, so I clicked that. Good girl. I'm just kind of dropping my cookies further and further into it so that she's got to stretch further and further to get those cookies. I say cookies, but I'm using her kibble. Anything that I feed a dog, I just call it a cookie. The reason I'm standing on the carrier is just because I don't want it to move around and scare Chloe. So now look at, she's like, can this be easier? Is there a back door? No, only one way in, girlfriend. Good job. So I could make this easier by taking the top off, but I kind of wanted to start by just seeing what she was comfortable with offering me. And she really is kind of sticking her body pretty far in there right off the bat, which is nice. Chloe is a nice, she's a happy, confident puppy. She doesn't seem to be fearful of too many things, which is great. Great temperament. So I'm going to work a little bit with this tiny carrier probably every day now before she goes home. She's got a few more days with me. There, you see how she got her back foot in that time? That was awesome. Nice. She's just about all the way in there now. So every time she stretches herself all the way in there, I'm marking that with the clicker and putting another piece of cookie in there. Because eventually what I want her to do is go in there, obviously, and stay in there. You can see that I don't have a door on this carrier right now. I took it off just to make it easier for her the first time that I introduced it tonight. But we'll add that door back on. There she goes. Good girl. Oh, she's going back in. Good job, Chloe. I think she's just about all the way in there. So I tossed her a few that time because she's really good. She's all the way in. Perfect. So this is about what size carrier Chloe will need to be in when she's on the airplane. She'll need to be underneath the seat. There, now she's climbing all the way in. What a good girl. So the whole purpose of this exercise was to really just get Chloe comfortable with going into the carrier, being confident inside the carrier, right? If I just picked Chloe up and shoved her inside of this, she might hate it. But because I shaped it like this, my goal is that when she does need to be put into it for the airplane ride, it's not going to be so much of a big deal for her. Good girl. Great. I think we're going to give that a break. Chloe, touch. Good job. Chloe, touch. Good girl. Go get it. Chloe, sit. Oh, look at, she's going to go back to the carrier. She's like, wait, there are free cookies in here. Can't we keep playing with that? You getting a sip? A little thirsty? Sit. Uh-oh. I might have to put that away. Sit. Good girl. Very good. Down. Good, down. Stand. Go get it. Chloe, down. Oops. So see how she got up and I didn't ask her to stand yet, so she doesn't get any cookies for that because I didn't ask her for it. Stand. I think she's just starting to anticipate because that's what I'm going to ask her next. Go get it. Touch. Good girl. Go get it. Good girl. All right, we're going to wrap it up there for now. Go get it.